All right, we are back playing Dream Daddy again. Um, yeah. I don't know. There's not much else to say. We are still playing Dream Daddy. We're going to find a daddy. Um, Thank you. I, however, cannot hear the same music you're listening to on TikTok. That is just for TikTok. And thank you. Yeah, I love my headphones. Okay. I am strangely into the Dream Daddy theme song. Is this where we were? Yeah. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Zombie. Okay. There's gonna be so much reading. The only thing I can't. Words are hard, and this particular game involves a lot of reading. Robert was pretty nice, a little odd but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dadpic. Oh, that's right. We're going on a date with Robert. I forgot. Thank you. Wow, people are wild already. Bye. We're gonna block you. We're also gonna report you. Let's see. Let's see. This one. Cool, cool, cool. Hello. And then we are going to mute to get rid of your comments. Is there something wrong with there being a phase? Okay, let's get back to the actual game. Again, there is zero tolerance for any stupidity, I guess, as the proper word. You will get blocked and reported and muted, so have fun with that. Hey Robert, good seeing you again. And at the cookout, want to grab a drink. I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Hey, it says he read my message. Ugh, that's the worst. I actually anxiously wait for a response. Twiddle my thumbs or watch. Let's watch cat videos on the internet. I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos, and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. Good idea. I didn't realize how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. Well, then buy her flowers. I jump back over to Dadbug to see if he's responded yet. Wow. That was good. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. History channel, food channel. Let's watch a game show. Family's Fortune is on. Okay. All right, Nicole, your parents are in the lead, and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? I'm ready. They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? My mom. Oh, sorry, incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which would you save? Uh, this is terrible. I love it. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Awkward to cook a gourmet delicacy. Sure, why not? I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. Why would you microwave eggs? I mean, there is a time and a place for microwaved eggs, but not for lunch. I'll make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plate? The sandwich, a lost start. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Oh no. I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. Ew. 5-second rule. I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It really would bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find that after installing it at one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam? Really? That's what you're going to say? I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the GM. I pull up from the three-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to that song. No look behind the back. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, Space Jam. I imagine to just barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not coming close to burning the house down. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. Hello. I don't know if you can see squishies. Hold on. Let's see. All the squishies are over there. But they are here. What have you in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace. Demi-glace? Demi-glace. Glaze. Creme fraiche, of course. Wow, words are hard today. Thank you for the likes. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. And we still haven't... Okay. I checked my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. Of course not. He ghosted us all day. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually, I climb into the bed to get some rest, but I can't stop wondering why Robert won't message me back. That counted as a date? A non-date counts as a date? What? Crazy. Why is this so... There we go. Much better. Let's see. Who have we not got hearts with? Okay, so Craig is an option. How about I just report and block you instead? And mute to get rid of your message. Cool. Okay, so Matt, we have 1. Brian is 2. Robert has 1, even though we didn't go on a date. Damien, I think, has 2. Yeah. Hugo has 1. Joseph has 1. So let's go for Craig. So at least everybody has a heart. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig. I can't. Okay. I navigate to Craig's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in this new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Hey, Amanda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. Which working on. Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. It's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Yeah. I'm just noticing actual chat, sorry. Hello. Thanks for hanging out. Right? If I could, I would. If I in real life too, actually. If I could, I would. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Want to go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? That would be me. It is an effective mood. They should have that in Pokemon. And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. Sentient? Yes. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Why would you take your kids on a date? If this is supposed to be a date, why are you bringing your kids? It's weird. Amanda and I make the... Why are people so weird today? So we are going to block you. We are going to report you. And we're going to delete you. Yeah, a few dates in is fine. This is our first date with this dad. But yeah, you're like, don't bring your kids around. If it's a hangout, cool. Bring your kids around. If it's not, if it's an actual date, don't bring your kids. It's weird. It's weird. I got distracted by TikTok. The weirdos. Amanda and I make the short drive out for a local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats up the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. I'm going to say his name wrong so many times. You guys going to hang out together? Is he in your spot? Hold on, let me turn pet cam on. Yeah. So, dude is in the middle of the screen. Zombie is in the corner, and that is dude's usual nap spot. And I don't think he's very happy that his brother is in his spot right now. He's angry. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely day too. Yes, fur children are definitely okay. I bring dude almost to every first date if I can. He is a good judgment of character, that one. If he doesn't like somebody, then they are out. Wait, she brought along her 2-year-old and you didn't know about it ahead of time? That's weird. I hope you at least you knew she had kids before you went on the date and didn't just surprise you with, hey, I'm just meeting you now. Also, I have a kid. Because that would be creepy. So when do the kids start crying and running off the field? Okay. I'm very distracted. I am all over the place right now. That is why it takes me forever to play Dream Daddy. You know, blah, 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 blah. You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Words are so ridiculously hard right now. Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run on the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has Rivers strapped to his chest. As per usual, there's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Now I want pancakes. Pancakes sounds delicious right now. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks. I really want pancakes now. Maybe I'll make pancakes for dinner. Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. True, those things are scary. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? How about keep your eye on the ball? And also your eye on the bat. That's cute. That's actually really cute. And the outfield and the other players. Just keep your eye on all that stuff simultaneously. Right? They always throw in that oddball one. We watched a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Aren't you? I mean, I guess you're training them. Wouldn't it be coaching, not training? But whatever. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at the bat. They hit a fly ball onto the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Oh. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking for forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the ninth inning. The Ocelot seems to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. Ew. Kids. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Why would you close your eyes? Just try to catch the ball. I mean, you could do acrobatics while shotgunning beers, but don't spill the beer. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at me in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I could do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up and shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, God, why is that name so hard for me to say? Great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? We did, actually. I guess we were supposed to go out with Craig first. Hello, hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. See, none of this makes sense because we already met them at the barbecue on a different date. So we're acting like we don't know who they are now? It's weird. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but like I already said that, didn't I? Sorry. Why Craig on a Friday night? Why is that a thing? Um yeah, I take all of her math tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What? I've never seen wait, which movie? Craig was oh, Ice Cube. Ice Cube, not Ice Cubs. Though Ice Cubs sounds cute. I don't know. I never, like, I've seen the movies. I didn't know that was his name. Good to know. Uh, we will talk about this later, Maddie, bro. I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying all thick. Exactly. Is definitely intentional. And you are getting blocked and reported, so have fun with that. I never read the comments out loud that I am blocking and reporting, just so people know they don't need the attention for that. They just need to, they are getting blocked and reported. Report. And get muted so nobody else has to see your nonsense. Cool. She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him Google. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm reading things twice now because I'm trying to like pay attention to everything else. Amanda and I share a look. All right, all right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out of covers, but it's with a smile. Of course, we are. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of the minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Man and I trail behind them with Craig. Craig. Reminds me of the awful pizza we put in our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Tacos? I could never forget. Right? Do they still have? I know they do. There's a couple in like by my house pizza places that actually have like arcade games in them still. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. Excuse me. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. You know what? Even mediocre pizza is still good pizza. Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. See, those are cool games. Now, like places like that are like Dave & Buster's, which is still fine because now you can have alcohol and fancy drinks while you play arcade games. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. A different wow. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mom and what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, smokescreen Martha. Let's tag team with Amanda. She's good at this kind of stuff. I give Amanda another knowing look and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Too slow. Also, I make decisions really fast in this game. Yeah, we have there's a couple retro arcades in downtown. There's one by my house too that has a whole bunch of retro games, but no drinking at this one. The one in downtown definitely has drinking. And then there's like a nickel arcade too, which is nice. Not that I go out to them that often, but you know, it's nice that they're still around. Yeah, I think ours is called Nickel Nickel. And then the one near me just has a whole bunch of classic arcade games in it. Like I said, there's no drinking. There's a coffee shop nearby that's really nice. Um it's a lot of pinball games too, which is weird. Which is fine. I like pinball games. And then in Vegas there's actually a retro arcade place too. I I don't need alcohol. I prefer to have it. Okay, so now we're doing this thing. I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The word projectile vomit and right now usually seems to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back to me. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. Ugh, that is so gross. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Ew. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. Actually, it'd be nice to have the night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear we have to buy it, but Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. I flip words. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad. Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad. Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. Yeah, people grow up, dude. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than arcade to be left on to your own devices. You're right. Want to go drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. Hey, what's up? You good? Okay. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to play. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So do you know if he's like available? Hello, thanks for hanging out. I honestly don't know if I could say seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it just seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden the buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. How's our chance? If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. That was a very hard sentence. I'm just gonna say that. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. The baby's really cute though. Okay. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We start in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start losing the ball. Losing? Tossing the ball back and forth. I'm just making up words now. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back at my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about coaching softball, ask about the business, ask about the kids, or that's enough for now. What are we feeling? My coffee's getting cold. It's kind of gross. I really feel like we should have done this date earlier. Ask about the business because I'm not sure what business he's in. So you run a business now. Yep, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I almost use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. I guess softball. So softball coach the life you wanted, or was it like the life thrust upon you? I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, so no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried they'd be a riot if I quit. I would just be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pair of velociraptors or on a T-Rex. Exactly. Let's ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me, and I'm an indecisive person. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you on this Friday night? I'm an indecisive person. Yeah, you switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what to do with my life, but raising kids when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Cute. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Damn it. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That makes sense. That hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to, so there's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. That's true. Buddy, I hear ya. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Uh, you're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs. Don't get hit on by moms. The right person will come along eventually. Ooh. Oh, we got eggplants on that one. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you, and someday you're gonna find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. Well, I'm distracted. I missed the softball and it hit me. It hit me. I forgot we were playing catch while we are having this conversation. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. Which one? I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. Uh, it's worse than I thought. Hello, thanks for checking out. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. uh, that was planned. I mean, kissing is for the weak. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. That's smooth. That's actually good. Well, Greg leans in and kisses my forehead. So cute. Walk it off, champ. The lights in the softball field really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. This is so cute. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry, things are so. You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and I hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into hug, or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage. Glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil, huh? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks, I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is giant pile of cash, and the other it's Amanda. Is that me? Yep. That whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That gray guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? No, thank you. Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. All right, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, all right? Okay, we are gonna stand for that either. So be prepared to be blocked and reported. And muted. I swear, I have done this too many times, this live stream already, and I have not been. I've only been live for 40 minutes and had to block, report, and mute five? Five or six people now? People don't understand a zero tolerance policy. I should put that in my little blurb when I go live on TikTok. There we go. Okay, so how do we do on our date? Nice. Hi, pups. Cake stand champion. Cool. Okay. Who do we go for next? Should we see Craig again? Because I know Damien is 2. Hugo is 1. Brian is 2, right? Yeah. Joseph is 1. Robert is 1. Matt is 1. Craig is 1. Okay, so let's skip Brian and Damien because they both have 2. So Craig, Matt, Robert, Hugo, Joseph. Let's try Robert again since he ghosted us. I really enjoyed the night I spent with Robert, but he's been dodging me ever since. I really want to see him again. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dadbook says he hasn't read them. Haven't seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. I should do something nice for Amanda. Oh, I'll bake her favorite pie. I move through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. Oh my god, words. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? More cherries, salt, or almond extract. It's probably almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops, I actually poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat in the kitchen table and do word jumbles till Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yay. Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. I have a terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. The lifestyle has called me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie to the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like he might have baked this pie incorrectly, and you're currently right now trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole pie, uncracked egg into the center of the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch Amanda as she takes a bite. Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No. I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we our society, maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I'm ready to sing and put my stuff out. Pride will be my undoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word doubles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert, huh? Hope he's okay. I turn on the lights and lie down. Hey. Ugh. Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Come hang out with me. Ugh, what is it? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Well, that's not exactly subtle, right? That is, hookup territory right there. But I mean, I did have fun with him the other night. Okay, we'll go see him. I'll be right over. You're gonna kick me out this time. Maybe. Hurry up. God damn it. Gross. Real life me would not do this. I reluctantly throw on a jacket and head outside. Yeah, real life me? No. When I get to Robert's place, the doors are already unlocked. As much as I feel like hooking up with Robert again, it's maybe not the best idea. That's a problem for tomorrow, Maddie. Hey. Hey. So how are things? Robert just stares at me. I know you're not here for small talk. I shrug. Yeah, you got me. Oh, thank you. It's a little dichroic glass skeleton boy. I have two, I think. It came in a set of two. I use this all the time, honestly. I need to get those shot glasses. I've seen them before. Robert closes the gap between us and whispers a series of increasingly filthy things in my ear as he backs me into his room. Yikes. I'm starting to think maybe this was a good idea after all. Oh. Hey. Robert nudges me awake. Oh, hey. Are you kicking me out? Kicking is a strong word. It's more like a gentle, friendly push. Gentle and friendly are not words I would ever use to describe Robert. I sit up and stretch. Oh god, I'm so sore, and I haven't had hickeys like this since college. Jeez, I'm not doing this again if you're just gonna force me to leave. Yeah. You'll say that next time, too. I throw my clothes back on while Robert smokes a cigarette on his balcony. See you around, I guess. Yep. It's so douchey. I walk back home, my bones creaking. Ugh, what's his problem? He's a douchebag. Simple as that. Okay, so Brian, Robert, Damien all have two now. Let's talk to Matt. I liked Matt the first time I played. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyways. Amanda sticks right in the room. Father, wanna go to the coffee spoon. Oh, you got called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather brown journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see familiar pierced face. Hey, you're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch hazel music? Witch hazel? Witch house music. Wow. I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. From what? Change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Matt comes out from the washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee at your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Vale starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. All right, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Oh my god. Americano football. Decaf for cutie. Father John Misto. I'm sorry. I don't drink decaf, but the name. Decaf sounds like you're settling. Wow. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss. See, if I would have got another one, he would have liked it. Oh, The Sound of Settling is a Death Cab for Cutie song, which was the band that was a pun of. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, I'm going to stop talking now. Coming right up. Pablo goes to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us back our drink and Amanda buries herself in a laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh. This should be fun then. We're gonna find some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with the posters, artwork, stickers, and records of people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't that kind of outdated at this point? Oh my god. Oh, that is so not me. Like, my record player is literally just sitting right there, and I have my little record collection. There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. See? It's cool that in this day and age we just have about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. I only have like my favorite albums for sure, and then just some funny ones. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with the cassette tape that we could record our favorite songs? Oh my god. Okay, so again, we're going to pause for a second so I can do this. We are going to report you. We are going to block you. And we're going to mute you. Okay. Mixtapes were the best until you tried to record it and then like the DJ would always do an ad in like the first couple like seconds or the last couple of seconds, and then you had to like wait for that song to play all over again. It made each listen really special, and mixtapes are even cooler because of how much work they took. See? Matt agrees. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. Exactly. Now you just make blah 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 blah. High school. Yeah. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres: future wave, jungle, anarcho punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil, Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence Cherry Blossom. Um, let's do Power Violence. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience, howls of the bone course, rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside of an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, or starting a new life in the Baltics. Um, let's go to Ibiza. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. Wow. Wow. Um, wow, getting called out by a game. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. Again, damn. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you two when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Um, I'm gonna go with that first one because that's too real. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album on album after album, and by this point they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. So he's calling me out for being emo, right? Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with an earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. No? Okay. Matt places 3 albums at the counter. Swear to God. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Hello, Bama. That sounded weirder when I said it out loud. Thanks for hanging out with us. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Maddie. Maddie, this beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on. Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You're gonna manage to come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Well, if Vacant Veil, will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since bands had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little... Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Um, all those weird little musical memories. How do you mean? Well, I think music is very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Matt is me. Matt is very much me. Yes, music is life. um, there's music that reminds me of exit. Oh, there's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All of that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yep. Yeah, now that I think of it, um, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on their radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. I actually can't hear what you're hearing on TikTok because I'm listening to the game. So I have no idea what band was actually playing. I'm sorry, but what is your favorite band? And that I think reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Who? Okay, who calls it pot nowadays? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. He's lying. He's lying. They're both lying. Where do you get pot now? Is that even a thing? Is that even what? Is that even what the kids call it these days? No, it's not. I don't know, but I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Um, yeah. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. She says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Oh, okay. I know what happens. Okay. If it turns out to be the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? Definitely do that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Surprised the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Oh, who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress them with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. Um, we're not wearing a wire. I've seen this in cop films before. I lifted my shirt to prove it wearing a wire. Oh, Jesus. Put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you're coming. Right. Now that formulates... formalities are out of the way. Let's make a deal. All right. How much do you want? One? One what? Yeah. He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One? Oh my god, look here. Take this and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off our public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place. So, how are they going to smoke it? They didn't get papers. They didn't get pre-rolls. They obviously don't have a pipe. How is this going to happen? Oh, never mind. An apple, maybe. Uh, apparently I questioned that too soon. And then I walked to our cul-de-sac and stopped at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmenista's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall. I don't see band posters or records, so whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay on the marijuana we lay the marijuana jugs out on the coffee table. He also doesn't have a coffee table. That's an ottoman, but whatever. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. No, they don't know how to do it. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Let's rip the golf fairway. Let's do that. Yes, 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 let's do that. See, that is me. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh, God. Did we develop a taste for meth? No. Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh, well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmenista growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmenista's mother. She died when Carmenista was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, Stillness, the dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much of our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So when she became pregnant with Carmenista, we put down roots in our favorite town to play it right here. Since she was a kid, Russell always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusted piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. God. Oh, yeah? I rented the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Yes. Except for Scummunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. That is awesome. Matt definitely, in real life, if I met somebody like Matt, totally would be into Matt. Totally. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Go with the classic. Stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Oh my god, I so want to pick that option. Okay. I'm definitely between stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Okay, we'll do ska. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Gah. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. That I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. All right, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Aw, come on. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse could it be? We're opening up a wound here, right? Like there's bad news bears going on. Also, is his tattoo switching sides? Like, wasn't his tattoo on this side before? Matt stared to the piano for a second. Okay, okay. Oh, he liked it. Oh. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I never would have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Okay, on a side tangent. If someone were to play music for me, like it's just me and them in the room, I would feel so freaking awkward. I wouldn't know what to do. Like, what do you do? Like, you can't clap after. It's not a show. You just have to, like, I don't know. Oh, it's nothing. Matt is so cool. Matt is so fucking cool. Last time I played too, his character made me cry because he was so cool and just was like saying amazing things. And I was like, damn it. Come on, man. That was a killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night? He's not going to play live anymore. Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there alone, having some people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Oh. Man, I sit and listen to more records till it gets late and I decide that I need to go to bed. Need to get to, oh my god, words. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. That was cute. I walk inside the house. It's dark, save for the silver light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda slips around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No, I'm dead. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. While I boil pasta and heat up sauce, while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. Reading is hard. It's hard. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way was he good. I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played a piano for you? Dude. Yeah. I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buttons, so we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can't paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Okay, how do we do? Scott is a thing on there. Ooh. Okay. Achievement, progress, king of... Oh, I can't read it. Okay. So Matt, Brian, Robert, Damien all have 2. So Craig, Hugo, Joseph. We just went out with Craig. Let's go for Hugo. Right now I'm between Matt and Damien. Also, what song is playing for TikTok? Damn it. Okay, that works. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type in a message to him on Dadbook. Still on a cheese board. Wow. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, I meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think they would really round it out. Hey, let me get back to you after class ends. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. Okay, I'll hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. What? Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I jolted awake by a dad message from Hugo. Hugo. Let me get back to you after class. Okay, yeah. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. I fumble a reply. Oh, I don't need to know that my friend is playing a game. Go away. Go away because I need to push the button. Thank you. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I walk out? Wow. I'm sober, guys. I still can't talk. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet in a few hours. Cool. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. Now I want cheese, too. Earlier I wanted pancakes. Now I want cheese. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy. That ball's in your court. What's in my court, you asked? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, their accompanying crackers, maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese? Sweetie, you'll get it one day, but now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. God, now I just want cheese. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Well, he was a teacher. Long day. Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Right? Doesn't cheese sound good right now? I don't even care what kind it is. I'll take string cheese. Actually, I think I have some string cheese in the fridge. I could eat string cheese while I make pancakes. Colin started a gambling ring. The picture of Jackie Chan was just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Silly bands. Right? That's a good idea. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those are the ones, yeah, but the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. When I was in school, it was the jelly bracelets. And then each color was supposed to mean something, and all the kids are like, no, we just like bracelets. And I used to have all the black ones. I don't remember what the black ones meant, though. At least I hope. Yikes. Right now, I'm ready for fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate Yeah, for the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth and recommend us some wine. Yes, put cheese in my mouth. Do you want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? That's literally my brain. Wait, what? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing. We'd love to play, right, Maddie? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. I am. I could do a trivia night. Come on. I doubt it'll be too hard. That's what she said. I turned to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you're all here for the old question and answer game? Yep, we come here every week when Brian and Daisy carry the team. Her name is so hard for me to say. Karam. Oh my god. I wanted Carmen Sita, and I'm just here for the cheese. That was so hard. Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmenista's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do not to hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. Cheese. Cheese. Just cheese. I don't know if that's how the phrase works, but I understand and appreciate the sentiment. Well, you had to think of a good old team name, but I think that'll be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy breezy beautiful. Havarti like it's 1999. Ah, real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. Havarti. Let's do Havarti. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with a strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. Would you really want cheddar and strawberry? There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts. A slice of savory yet salty Gouda. Or perhaps a focaccia crisp, topped with honey and goat cheese. Oh, goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. That should have been their name. Oh, who's calling us? A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the phonetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name is Richard. I just like alliteration. That's cool. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Well, Hugo should know this. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More joke. Classic Quizmaster quips. Yeah. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Wow. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day walking up as a large, grotesque, and insect-like creature? Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. There is no way I'm going to be able to say that. I'm sorry. Other notable sites includes Isengard, Mirkwood, Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for the continent? It's not Endor or Hoth. That one. Who is the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? That one? Dang. Edmond Dante is better known as this man. Dang. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. Everybody does. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh, wow. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy, or if you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie? Anything? Does that scan? I'm not trying to workshop my routine here. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character. I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there's any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. Me too. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their mother. What entertainer makes a fourth wall-breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? Charlie Sheen. No? Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? The Shining? The Shining has an Indian burial ground? Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. These guys are pros. I look over to hit their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. The next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this, huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please, it's been so long since I've been held. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is a lightning round. The first people to answer gets the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This is the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut of WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes? The enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster. That is correct. Points to Havarti like it's 1999. Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand. The one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at the Madison Square Garden in 1985. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Oh, a tough one. The title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps in, more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane. Oh, sorry, Booker, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane. WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty. Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes and he retreats back to his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seems really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category. And it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York, Brian and Matt high five, and Havarti like it's 1999. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmenista and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs up down to stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyways, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? Birds? What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? Zebra? What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Polar bear? Remember the winning team gets 25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the bag to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So what are your plans for a big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Vivardi? Nah, that's all you. You're definitely earned it. After a couple minutes, the quizmaster jogs back to the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. So we've had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, lost to New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care. He did not like that. Brian and Matt ran up and grabbed the coupon and bowed to their roaring applause of the crowd. I did my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. We'll get them next time, Maddie. They haven't heard the last of Vivardi like it's 1989. Hugo and I walked back towards the cul-de-sac full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weakness there, which I think we could exploit for the next trivia night. He seemed weak on literature. I think if we establish ourselves early on, it could hurt the team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused with the cheese than the winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's got to be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd better be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you had. Did he used to wrestle? You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know, it's definitely not embarrassing knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. All right. If you really want to know, just follow me. Please tell me he used to be a wrestler. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside his house, and it's exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. How is this neat? How is this neat? No. Welcome to my home. Sorry, it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia manageable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a Dexter Media stand. Speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This was taking you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of the replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking? I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. That's true. Having passion for something is so fucking attractive. Yeah. I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing. so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of uh Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I could see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you, those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves and a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo barely runs his hands through his hair. Sorry about him, and sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritarian than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be with fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn in his homework on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon. I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. It only takes a few minutes to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all the cheese your little heart desired? Dogs are barking. I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns. The pancakes. Okay, toast dipped in egg. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know, I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find something nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. How did we do on our date? So stupid. Okay. That was funny. Achievement. Asiago getter. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's just Craig and Joseph that are left. Right? Matt has 2. Brian has 2. Robert is 2. Damien is 2. Hugo is 2. Joseph, 1. Craig, 1. Okay, let's go for Joseph. We don't like Joseph. Joseph is... It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Look like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey, Joseph, want to hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Maddie, hope you're finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. And be chaperone with me, because I need the help. I think for a moment I'm a little bummed out, of course, and I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little bit better. What the heck? My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you going to go extreme couponing? I'm actually going to go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have, I'll have you, I'll, but I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potentially free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for daughter leveling up? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frocks. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. And all of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It it reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda, except for the banner. Ernest made that. Of course, Ernest did. I generally can't tell if he meant that maliciously or he just can't spell good. You know, what God also does forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never ever breaks in their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda, that would be a sin. I think it's the one right after Sloth. Amanda, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that, Amanda. Can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm going to do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm going to eat your food. Amanda's able to boat away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. She can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. Must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. Now, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Maddie. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Maddie. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab the stepladder, walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looked like his nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Right. I forgot about those, but I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get the leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Maddie, this is church. We get a little nervous around hammers and nails. Yeah, I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The use will be here any moment. I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I'm ready to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Jesus is calming? I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Basket is calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youth don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and oh no, a man starts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly where to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I wouldn't give, drop everything and start over. Wait, it's the sad guy from the trivia place. Are you alright? Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights when I'm mooling on the ones and the twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he's just going to play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. The DJ. Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with a sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. If you half-hearted yeah, echo through the crowd. All right, he sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. The sex was actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creeps again. If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch some cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. We're listening to swears, sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend Federico. Federico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. Amanda's just gone. Just when I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? No, you don't. That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers is what Jesus would have wanted. That's not how DJing works. Now stop me if I'm out of here since I've been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one, but I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra? If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I could tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph places a hand on Mr. Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's going to be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream's top-notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Maddie. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Just when I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room, the youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Lawnmower, roll the dice, or the worm. Let's do the lawnmower. Alright, let's start this baby. I start lawnmowing the dance floor. It just seems to respond that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Betty. Let's turn up the heat. Shopping cart. Oh, sprinkler. I pull up the classic hand behind head, pointer finger out. I point at and make direct eye contact with several of the youths in the room. I think that makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We just came off the end of an imaginary drought and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. Sorry, the dogs are barking. I look around the use. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick it up or we'll lose interest quick. Cabbage patch, windmill, hammer slide. I don't know what those two are. So, cabbage patch. You can never go wrong with the cabbage patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do in a cabbage patch. I look around to the use. I think they like agriculture. They're not looking too lively yet, but we can still turn it around. Moonwalk, butter churn. Let's do a moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks so they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. All right, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph Dirty Dancing style. Or death drop. Let's do the Dirty Dancing thing. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, I summon all my might and lift Joseph above my head. It isn't quite Dirty Dancing, but Joseph is a good support and spreads his arms while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. Ooh. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess it's in a random room in the depths of this church now. What could he possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find the lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but it's something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone. That's really cute. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little gardens of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table, ukulele music playing softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing. That's actually really sweet. There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out. I have a flair for the dramatic. You can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is going okay without our sick dance moves? No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place for rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. I don't know what any of those mean. We'll just do the first one. It's a real fear. Thankfully, no heels would get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's that interesting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love, and I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now I host fundraiser car washes and take the kids to soccer practice on weekends. Sorry, I didn't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph started sleepily into my blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my sixth string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from my daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville because Margaritaville itself is impossible. It itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding the little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. To spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah. Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. It's just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. Okay. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the margarita zone. Maybe we'll get back here one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk to my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey, Panda, you feeling okay? Dan, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food. I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Okay. I should have brought water with me. Reading out loud hurts. It's tear. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna finish up. Wait, achievement progress. Margarita Zone. Another dreary night, another listless stroll through Maple Bay. I've really been bonding with the community at Jim and Kim's lately, so the strolls have been leading me there more often. Peter, the man from the bank, Keith from down the street, Evelyn, who I saw at the deli that one time, and a guy whose name I think is Carl are basically members of the family at this point. In fact, I heard Neil, the surly bartender, mention that tonight is Keith from down the street's birthday and that he'd have to get that little baby a little cake for his special little day. I think he's probably just being a dick, but I head into the bar anyway. The mere possibility of cake is strong enough to lure me in. I step inside just in time to see Neil washing a cake tray with crime scene outlined a pink icing on it. I guess he really was Keith from down the street's birthday and I missed it. I sit down and order a beer. As I sit down in the bar, I notice Mary from next door sitting in the corner of the room drinking alone again. She must be having a rough day. She seems so weary and so sad. She's been doing this more and more often lately. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? We'll say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this is maybe not the best idea. Hey, having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great. I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. Mary, I'm not. I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Maddie. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Yep, just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends at least to have a spine. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? It doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. Or I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays the tab and strides right out of the gym and gaze without looking back. Yikes. Okay, so the last one that we need to get to 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 hearts is Craig. So we'll end with Craig. Also, my voice is starting to hurt from having to talk for this game so much. I really wanted to get some good quality time with Craig. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirty moms that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm going to be as embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey man, been training on my run game recently, ready for a round 2. Greg responds almost immediately. Dude, of course. Emojis. I don't know why he didn't just put an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity. Brunch. I type back. Brunch? What's that? You run and then you get brunch. Oh. Fun. Craig and I agree to a time to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do like a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. They haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. The committee is still out. The committee isn't back with its findings yet. This is a multi-year assessment on several bureaucratic levels. Well, Amanda picks up the phone and stares at me, unblinking as she dials. Hi, yes, can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese and tomatoes, and a couple of the garlic sauce cups? Amanda, you're going a little north here. All right, can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going with hell kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano is not a salad. Can't blame me for trying. Not Rico. I'm not taking for my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure, say hi to the wife and kids. Don't worry. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's slippery slope, Dad. First you go on a couple light jogs, and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Ew. That stuff is gross. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey, probably not. We laugh at eat more pizza, then it's probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early so that I'm ready for tomorrow. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it immediately has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from Ryder Summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig is already outside with River strapped to his chest. I used to have head to toe in color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. Hey, bro. Morning, Craig. River, gonna be running with us? Best as she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? She's so cute. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. That's Arnold the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get to her to stop crying. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we even tried to wash it. It was gross. So you've been running lately? every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Well, I'll try to keep up. So, where are we headed? I was thinking that we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sounds okay to you. I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That sounds like something I'm able to physically do. Great, let's get started. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter. Hey, dude. What's up, baby? Do you want to come up here? Do you want to come sit with me? Come here. No, you're going to be silly. Come here. Come here. No, no. I know. Your brother's still in your spot. Okay. You good? You good? Okay. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone as we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the morning, aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller. It's pretty quiet. All right, good warm up. That was the warm up. Let's start the show. But wait. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it. You gotta hydrate, bro. I take a long drink from the water bottle and I feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hi. Hey, I look down and pick up Arnold River's toy and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking up, bro. You ready? Yeah. We finally finish our however many teenth lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little bit better. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. It almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What? I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off the treadmill. Yeah, man, you really pushed me up to the limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that, bro. Who's ready for hill climbs? There's my little cheerleader. Maddie, you ready? You bet. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So what do we do now? We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. Maddie, there's two things you need to know about this hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Greg points to the top of the hill. That's not the top. You okay? Let's do this. I finally reached the top of the hill after moving past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I could feel my heart in my ears. River, I'm having a moment, please. Oh boy, Craig looks like he's taking a beating as well, though he is human. Good job, dude. Maddie, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I do as Greg says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here. Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude. Phenomenal work. You feel like the lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that's it. I thought it was just, dying. Want to take it slow for a bit? I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. What's wrong? Do you want to play with Arnold? Craig looks around us. Oh boy, man down, I think we lost Arnold. Are you gonna talk on the mic, dude? River keeps wailing. I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. It should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jog down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case for world-renowned detective awkward. Hey, get comfortable, babe. There we go. Is that better? Is okay. Dude, it's time for a bro adventure. A bro venture. We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Oh, you know, puppy. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop, who's bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you should make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest that softens the edge a bit. Valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have to potentially be a scary bad cop. I know, I can't talk to. Down again? Well, get comfortable. He's also on my headphones. There we go. Oh, I don't want to have to watch Meet Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between. And they're loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace about people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff. Commercials are very loud. Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to protective? Playground, field, or the woods? Let's go to the playground. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym, while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over on the end of the benches, I spot a familiar face. Let's interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to. We jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book. Joseph neatly drops his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. Maddie, are you exercising? Sure am. You know me, I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading? Oh, just a book on knots and rope tying. For boats. Boat ropes. Sure. Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here. What's a capybara? It's a large road. It's a Jesus. That is so loud. It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Oh my god. I forget how loud my sounds are. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here? Joseph looks around. They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. That sounds a little suspect. Mischief, you say? Okay, hold on. Good job, dude. Wait, am I being interrogated right now? No. Yes? Only if you did something wrong? Thank you for your time. Let's do no yes. Just doing our due diligence, Joseph. Hello. Thank you for joining. Arnold means a lot to River here. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears to the ground on all of the latest playground drama. It might be somewhere around the woods. Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes. Boat ropes. We head back to the playground. Let's look for clues. Craig and I, two grown adults, walk onto the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here, no stray capybara hairs at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All of the parents are staring at us, so we smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. We head back to the playground. Let's try to calm River down. This is a pretty nice playground. Might as well get a couple swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down, might buy us into more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. This might prepare her for the possibility of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. Craig straps River into the baby swing, gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realize that I'm stuck. River seems to love that. Craig eventually helps me out of the swing, and we decide to get back to the investigation. The favorite daddies have not changed. I am still into Matt and Damien. But now we have gone on 2 dates with all of them now. This is the 2nd date with Craig. But I'm still leaning to Matt and Damien. I just don't know out of which one I want more. Okay, back to the investigation. We head back to the playground. That slide looks very dangerous. I'm just saying. Let's move to another part of the park. Where to now, bro? Bro? Check out the playground again. Go to the field. Let's go to the field. We wander out to a grassy field at the center of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a few figures camped on a blanket, and the grass could hold any number of secrets. Matt and Carmenista. Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Carmenista spots us from across the way and waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass, so we jog over. Hey, dudes. Hey, see? They just flip it because his tattoo keeps switching. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? We have an apple slices. Thank you very much, Tiny Bro, but I should be fine. You guys working out? Good day for it? Yep, I'm the picture of health and athleticism. Good transition, Maddie. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent native to South America. Wait a second. How do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have had hands-on experience with one recently, would you? We learned about capybaras in the 4th grade. I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is. Oh my god. What if I look Arnold? What if I'm the culprit? I just don't remember. I quickly checked my body for Polaroids I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. Don't you dare. Hey. Hey, zombie, I can still see you. Thank you. Just lie down. Don't pee on anything. I don't trust this dog. There you go. Good job. I saw Memento once, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Maddie, don't let them win. I shake off the thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over by that tree, though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should definitely check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmenista. Well, we better get moving. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown. Good luck. Let me get some apples for the road, though. Carmenista hooks me up with some road slices when we're on our way. We maneuver back to the field. Let's move to another part of the park. I have dad deuce where we should go next. Let's go to the woods. We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. Joseph twins must be around here somewhere. Let's talk to Robert. Ooh, dude, you got your spot back. Hold on, I could show you guys. Sniff it around there. You gonna lay down? Dude, it smells like your brother now, huh? Gross. He's not very happy. Get comfortable. Is that good for you? Good job, dude. Okay. Maybe Robert saw something. Okay, we walk over to Robert's bench. Hey, Rob. Don't call me that. Okay, hi, Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay. Hi, buddy. What are you up to? Thinking? This is my thinking bench. I have to get a solid 2 to 3 hours of brooding in per day. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. filling quotas. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? A capybara it's a large rodent native to South America. I know. So have you seen one? A stuffed one? Not a real one. That would be weird. Let's be good cop. Come on, Robert. The sooner you tell us what you know, the sooner we can let you get back to brooding. Bad cop time, Robert. If you don't help us, I'm going to put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise? Whoa, slow down. Back off. We return to the woods. Joseph's twins must be around here somewhere. Look for clues? Craig and I searched through the outskirts of the woods, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There's a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably the hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night, say swears and stuff, but it doesn't look like there's any recent activity that might be capybara related. There might be a dead end, partner, bro. We return to the woods. Joseph's twins must be around here. Okay, we're gonna look. Move to another part of the park. Where are we going next? Playground again? We head back to the playground. In case she doesn't want swings anymore. Our next nap, whatever comes first. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay. Re-examine the field. Look for clues. Much upset a couple ladybugs. A nickel-and-looking Craig calls out a name from across the field. Maddie. I jog over. Craig is kneeling in the grass, inspecting something. I approach, my heart in my throat. As I lean over Craig, I see it. This is Arnold's leg. Put my hand over River's eyes. No one should have to be suspected of this senseless violence. My God, who or what would do this? I don't know, but now I think we might be dealing with something beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of the stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind. We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag it and tag it. Let's keep moving. Okay, so back in the field. Let's check out the squirrels. The tree? There they are. Cameron was telling the truth. These are some rad squirrels. River seems happy. That may have bought us some extra time. Okay. So, let's talk to River. It's always the cop that you least expect. I go eye to eye with River, who still looks like she's on the verge of tears. Good cop. Hey, sweetie, believe me, nobody wants you to find your Captain more than me, but we need more clues, and I think somewhere in that baby brain of yours, you might have something that'll lead us to the perp. So what do you say? I turn to Craig. We're getting nowhere with the witness. Okay, so let's move to another part of the park. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Go back to the woods. Yes. We're looking for the twins. Okay, let's talk to Robert again. Oh, Christ, what now? Be bad cop. Robert, I'm gonna be blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna keep being vaguely threatening until you tell us something useful. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap, I was really nailing the bad cop bit too. I thought for sure we had something. Now what, bro? Joseph said his twins are around here somewhere, but I have no idea where they're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Huh? Maybe I should have left the good cop, bad cop routine to the pros on TV. Yeah, Robert, bro, did you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of the man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go? Run into the woods. I'd be careful, though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Not even you guys. Not even the baby. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo. Thanks for your help, Robert. The woods. Go deeper into the woods. I stare into the depths of the forest. Who knows what could be in there? Are you prepared for what we might face in here? Yes? I'm ready, partner, bro. You? No, but if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. Let's do this. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any sign of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun can barely peek through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly, we hear voices. I want to do it. You had to do it last time. Craig and I come to clearing where we find Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there. And put your tiny hands where we could see them. Christian and Christy just stare at us. You heard that guy. Put your hands up. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later? What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up. My heart is pounding. Is this the end of the line? I step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lies in the dirt, and it's Arnold. What have they done to him? You heard the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's your property. That's our property, and you've desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? Craig holds up Arnold's severed leg. I have to look away. You two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you'll find that this leg fits perfectly onto his body. Christian and Christy look at each other. They don't know what to do. How about a deal? You give us the capybara, and we don't tell your dad about this. Fine. She hands over the stuffed animal and gives us the safety scissors. They're clearly no longer safe in your hands. She hands them over. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. Craig and I start making our way out of the woods. He turns around and calls back to the twins. And tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. With the capybara back with its rightful owner, Craig and I shamble into a nearby diner. Exhausted from our adventure, we find ourselves at a corner booth and settle in. That was a tough case, but we cracked it. We're different now. Changed. Did we get in too deep? It's the thing a hearty brunch can't fix. My stomach grumbles. I suddenly realize how much of an appetite I worked up. Brunch. Give me brunch. I have strong philosophies on brunch. You see, the first thing you do is divide your brunches between bougie brunch, the upper class mimosas and eggs Benedict brunch, and grimy brunch, that give me coffee and bacon and cheesy hash browns brunch. There's a time and place for both, and I think most of the life is about figuring out which one you need more. So, what kind of brunch dad are you, Maddie? I think at this time, it's going to be grimy brunch. Make it fried and oily and clean the floors with a hose and I'll be happy. A fine choice, but wait. Aren't you going on a health kick? Gotta treat yourself. Are we not dads? And is brunch not a higher calling than a mere diet? The student becomes the master. A young waitress passes out menus and Craig situates River in a high chair. Is this your kid? It's a betcha. She's so cute. Hey kid, middle school is going to be really tough, but if you can make it through that, you can make it through anything. The waitress walks away after winking at Craig. Seems like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town. Guess so. Anyway, here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business during brunch. Brunch is a time for rest, relaxation, and restoration with those that you love. And while we're having brunch at officially brunch time, the most important thing to remember is that brunch isn't a time, it's a state of mind. If you can't have brunch on your plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. I don't disagree with you. I just don't know if I can match your intensity. I'll open your eyes, bro. Just you wait. We order our food, and the waitress, after very blatantly hitting on Craig multiple times, eventually brings us our brunch feast. River munches on cereal right next to us, more or less managing to get it in her mouth. I gotta say, man, it's really great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids, I just haven't had time to really go out and get to know people. With you here, it's like we're picking up where we left off. I hear the feeling, man. Moving to a new place could have been really tough for me, especially with Amanda going off to college soon. You're making this a lot easier. Craig smiles at me. It feels really good to go to another bro venture with you, dude, just like old times. For a while, I forgot about anything that was bothering me in my life, and it was just you and me and more coffee? Oh, no thank you. So do you, like, work out? Yeah, mostly calisthenics, but I try to lift as part of the regimen. That's so cool. I've been looking for a workout buddy, you know. I wish I could help you out, but I'm enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Hello. Well, if you change your mind. The waitress slides a folded note to Craig and walks away. Craig makes a face as he reluctantly puts it into his pocket. We can't take you anywhere, can we? It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? The next time we hang out should be in the middle of the woods where people can't interrupt us. And also maybe in some different woods than the ones with little kids like to bisect things. Craig laughs. Man, remember our old camping road trips back in the day? Joshua Tree, Yellowstone, that was the best. I'd give anything to do that all over again. Dude, we should do a camping weekend. Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm an adult now. I have all this adult responsibilities. I don't think I could just drop everything to go hang out in the woods for a few days, you know? Come on, dude. If we plan things right, we could do this. Craig, don't you ever do anything for yourself? Craig stares into his coffee mug. Of course I do. Yeah, like what? Sometimes I let myself have one scoop of vanilla ice cream before bed, but only if I didn't meet my calorie intake for the day. And sometimes I let myself hit the snooze alarm, but only once. Dude, you gotta relax sometimes or it's gonna kill you. Please come camping with me. It'd be so fun, bro. I guess I could get Smashley to take the kids for the weekend. I'll think about it. We finish our brunches and head back to the cul-de-sac. By the way, great job keeping up today. Seems like you're already making a lot of progress. I'm probably gonna need a little bit of recovery time after this. Tell the girls I said hello. I will. See ya, brotective. I say goodbye to Craig and step inside. Got him ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep. I crack open the door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? It was good. We got a kind of sidetracked because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy River dropped, but, you know, I actually feel pretty... My legs give out. I find myself on the floor in the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Alright, how did our date go? Cool. Achievement progress. Cake stand champion 2 of 3. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I think that is a good place to end it. Also, my throat hurts from talking so much. I am not used to talking. Ever. So I'm gonna save it. Did I save it? Make sure I saved it. Okay. Saving. Cool. All right. Yeah, we have been streaming for 2.5 hours. I have been talking for 2.5 hours, which I do not normally do.